Let me ask about the Celtics' future because they overachieved. It feels like they're a year or two ahead of schedule. I don't think the East is great, but if you're trying to game plan now of trying to win a championship, what do you do with this roster as you move forward, having the number one overall pick, knowing Cleveland is still going to be good next year and probably the year after that?
Yeah, so I think they're at the point now where the next move is like going to be as clear as day, Dan. It's not going to be like them trying to get a pick, them giving a late pick for Isaiah Thomas to see how it's going to work out. They're past that stage now. They're at the point now where every move that they make is going to be a monumental Hall of Fame type of player that they're going after, which is a good place to be in. You don't have to guess anymore. You don't have to guess like who the next guy is going to be. Like if there's a chance to get an Anthony Davis, you go out there and you get Anthony Davis. It's a no-brainer in that situation. I don't even think, to be honest with you, I think like the Paul George, Jimmy Butler conversations are almost going to die down now because this pick ends up being the number one pick and next year's draft, and you have young Jaylen Brown. I think that next move is a monumental move, which for them, maybe you get it, maybe you don't. Maybe you sign Gordon Hayward, maybe you don't, but they're going to obviously go for those things. But you can't bank on Gordon Hayward saying no to Utah and passing up on $40 million. But it doesn't mean you don't try to go ahead and do it. It doesn't mean you don't call New Orleans and say, can we make this trade to get, like this guy who can really take your team to another level? And you try, and if the team say no, then you continue to execute. But I don't think that they make any rash decisions, try to make lateral moves. Now is the time to make a move that is going to solidify you as a champion.
The Dan Patrick Show, weekday mornings on Audience.